Hello there and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival 1.0 on creative mode, and as you can see, if you happen to see part 3, I was working on a production base and I have been working on it ever so slightly since. Just got the roof over my head now, and yeah, it's looking alright. We're making good progress. It is based on the third deck pod by Red Baron. I will put a link down there. This is basically a tier 1 production base. I basically just, I want to build a tier 2 one, essentially. And yeah, this is how it's looking so far. Not bad at all. I've filled in a few of the blanks. I actually don't know how much I did do last time on video, so there's probably some bits that are here that weren't here before. I can't remember what bits those were. I don't think this was here though. Look, for the first time ever, I'm using a shutter sideways. I'm finally getting... yeah, that constitutes creative for me. But yeah, we've got this little alleyway, we've got our shower, and then we've got around here. These are no longer airtight, if I'm not mistaken, the half blocks, or any sort of half block like that. Don't know, it should say, I would have thought, upgrade to hull extended large. Interesting. Really, you can upgrade these. Upgrade to steel. Wait, can you upgrade these to steel blocks? You can. That's so good. That's really useful. That's very useful for my survival mode at some point. Anyway, because I do like to build out of plastic on the early game stuff. Anyway, yeah, we've got a little bed here. We're going to go ahead and actually put a fridge here too. Now, I've currently put flak turrets on top of the base. I want to change that because flak turrets are very expensive to run. Bit of a dangerous combination, fridge right by the bed, no? Very dangerous combination. But yeah, a little bit to sleep. I was thinking, okay, let's pull ourselves out of the base. Converting this bit here to a double SV pad, actually, having it stick out just a little bit more, room for SVs, because I can put an elevator right in the middle, sort of here. Elevator blocks going right down, or let's say here actually. Yeah, perfect. It actually is perfect. So good accessibility onto the roof here. Now. These flak turrets, they cost the least in terms of CPU out of all turrets, which is why they often get used, but they're very expensive to run, and the chances are you might use this base in kind of the early-ish game when you're trying to hold on to that Saphium, because the ammunition for them does require Saphium. I think that's a bit too, just too valuable to be giving up early game. So instead, I am going to get rid of these, and I want to put cannon turrets, but I don't have enough CPU to put 2 cannon turrets because they cost, I think, 9,000 and something each. 8,600, and I just have nothing else to get rid of. Unless I get rid of one of the furnaces, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think, nah. So minigun retractable like this. So we're going to go miniguns instead. Which means it's nice and affordable. We've got a few thousand more to play with, which is excellent. We're going to use that. But what we are going to do, I think, as what I said, we're going to extend this out a bit. Could probably replace some of these now with steel again, steel blocks. Maybe want to use more concrete blocks as well. I kind of like the idea of the inside wall here being concrete, just because you can get some different textures. Yeah, you can get some different textures going. Anyway, this outer bit here is going to be steel blocks. We're probably going to be experimenting here because I don't often use blocks like this. I don't really know what I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at this, actually. Yeah, I think this is. Right, that, but the other way. Oh, also, I should probably use symmetry mode. Saves a lot of hassle, doesn't it? Nope, because XY actually. Yes, is that the middle? Is this the middle? That's the middle, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of that. Probably want to do it like this then. Have this come out. And then probably like that. Yeah. Get the half wall block going. That looks fine. I'm alright with that. I'm cool with that. Just gives it a bit more space, and we can use these as like an SV pad. So let's say we bring in something small. Let's just test something small. I actually haven't really tested this out. So the Space Hog comfortably fits on one of these. Really comfortably, actually. I quite like that. What about the Zol Flyer? Let's go for the Mark II, the bigger version as well. Also available on the workshop. And, oh, actually, I think that just about works. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. You can park a Zol Flyer on this. I mean, even if we didn't extend that, but it just looks a little bit more complete, I think, with the extension. So, yeah, really good. And I'm sure we can probably fit a tadpole on here as well. That's the sort of thing you would be using. Where's the tadpole? Am I blind? I am. Tadpole cargo SV. That's it. Fit one of these on here as well. Can't really have that. It's a bit long, isn't it? Oh, okay. Huh. No wonder. A little bit, Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no problem. Then here is where the elevator's going to be. We're going to have a shutter there? Probably. I think we will. So let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, right. Half block. Awkward. Half blocks are awkward. Yeah. Let's bring out a shutter. Oh, I've got shutters. Elevators, I think. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Yeah, that's easier. Okay. May have to do something like this. Yeah, you can just jump out of that. Okay, I think that's okay. May want to have it slope up a little bit. Here. Yeah, and then I think we switch this around, actually. Like so. There we go. Yeah. Alright. I think that works. I'd say that works. Okay. Quick bit of coffee. Let's think about what to do next. So we need to block this up finally. Actually, that's something we do need to do. Do we want to use any particular fancy blocks? Maybe something like this. Like that. Looks good to me. Do we then go with this maybe? Yeah, I think we will. We can have like lights there or something. Gives it a nice curve. I'm good with that. Then we've got to fill in the rest of the blanks here as well. We've got all sorts of container extensions. I need to label these up already, so it gets less confusing. I think here though, probably going to get rid of symmetry mode now that we're on the inside. We're pretty much just going to cover the rest of this. Okay. Do we maybe want to do, yeah, something like this, but here? Perhaps as an option? I think that could be a good option, actually. Okay, let's look at the wall blocks. No, these blocks here, isn't it? That. No, that's not the one with the hole, that's the one with the hole. And if we do something like this... Use the deconstructor. Hang on. Oh, it's because of the shower. I've got to have it like this texture. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think that works, to be honest with you. But we kind of just have to accept that this is going to look a little bit... I don't know. Kind of like it to be... I would like it to be sectioned off. I might just do it for this one. Alright, so let's actually turn this upside down. Do it a bit like that. And then we can probably... Does that work? I don't think this is going to work. I think what I'm about to do here is very much not what this is about. Look there, does that line up? No, not even slightly. We do have rounded blocks. The problem is it's just such an... that shape is... you know... I guess we can keep it as it is. Possibly just place an armor locker there. Okay. Right, that's the outside, so can't do anything that side. Right, this side here. That is we've got a... Do we have a block there to play with? Kinda do. Because we need to put the likes of O2 stations. I think we're going to keep it like this. We're going to... Right, we need to think about basic amenities now. So, get rid of the elevators. We're done with that. We're done with you. Let's bring in an armor locker, an O2 station, if I can remember to type it. There we go. We also need... I would like medical... just one medical device, because then you can pick it up and change it to something else if you need to get rid of anything. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Is this one block now? It is, isn't it? Do I maybe want this hanging from the ceiling? Could be an option. I think that might be what we do. Armor locker's fine here. This we can sort of hang upside down. Where might you get your oxygen? In the middle here? And then some sort of piping as well. I'm wondering if we make this connect. No, that just doesn't happen. I don't know, honestly. I'm not going to lie, don't know about that. Maybe I'll find a sneaky way to put it in here. Can't think of any, to be honest with you. Alright, what other base things do we want to add? We're good for... I think we may want to go for another fuel generator. Oh, sorry, fuel tank, sorry. That would be quite useful. I'm not going to put in a food processor. Any additional storage? Probably not. Keep it as the basics. Keep it as the basics. Okay. Medic station. Kinda has to go here, doesn't it? But that doesn't really work. A dilemma. I love how that looks like a face. I'm not too sure. It just sticks out, doesn't it? feel like I've grown beyond that. Do we have any of the base that we go down into? Ah, maybe this is why I use shutters. Get rid of you. If we actually have a look, maybe... I was going to say maybe we could use shutters to get access to things. I don't know. I'm going to give this some thought for a moment. Right, so it turns out I had symmetry mode on when I made the little bed here, on this side, sorry, here. So we can kind of cut through the back here in a somewhat cheeky way. Look, like this. We lose a bit of storage, but we can always improve that. No problem. And that's the storage for this, isn't it? Yeah. And you. 112. We need a lot more on you. I was thinking of placing them up here somewhere, but instead I'm actually going to have it so that it goes along here. We're probably going to use that. You can sort of see through. That's no problem though. And what we'll do then, the O2 station should really be in a more practical location. Like right at the front. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think maybe we can grab it from here. Could probably hang it upside down here, actually. I say we go medic station here. We've got anything else? We don't need an ATM. That's just frivolous. Bring out the O2. What happens if we did hang this up? Like so. Yeah, and we really just come down here for a medic bay. Maybe some additional storage? I don't know, this feels like a bit of a waste of space, but... yeah, what can you do? Let's go ahead and use the same block that we used on the other side. I think it was that. Yeah, that looks like it. Might do it like this, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Really gives it a... oh yeah, it's really cozy. Very cozy. Oh, ventilators. I have a thing for forgetting to use ventilators, don't I? We'll need that as well. Alright, so this extra fuel tank, we can go ahead and put this anywhere underneath, really. Right, where are you even facing? You're that way. Yes, down like this. There we go. I'll do. 195582. Good. More fuel is very much necessary for this thing. It's got plenty of generator power. We probably want to seal off up here. In fact, we probably want to do something like this, so you've got a bit more storage. 120,000. It's something. It's something. Do you want this as one large open cavern? I think we do. Gives it some sense of space. Do I want you to be? I think we do want you to have an extra one as well. 256, that's fine. Alright, that's all we're going to be able to fit in. Very good. Bring out full blocks. Okay. I'm still unsure about this. Whether or not that's what I want to do. I'm certainly limiting my use of textures here. Oh, what about just basic windows? Why didn't I do that? Right, the most basic ones. But we'd need a hole, wouldn't we? Yeah, we kind of would. That's not going to work. So well, let's have another little look at these blocks, shall we? You're the only one with a hole. Do you have a hole? Ooh, you look like you do, actually. Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of do want to try this out, alright? Yeah, no. I don't want to do that. For the constructor, it doesn't work, so the constructor feels like something you're supposed to go up to and use. To be honest, the deconstructor's a little bit like that too. But because it's got a very simple, you switch it on, it does its thing, purpose, I think we can cover it up. I think we can. Okay. Alright. Still got a couple of thousand CPU, that's fine, we'll have that as a spare. I think we've essentially made the whole thing, really. We probably want to start thinking about texturing. Didn't think I'd actually get around to doing that. I thought I'd have a few more problems, but I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. And oh, you've already guzzled up your fuel. On you go. Let's get you out of here. Right, there we go. Yeah, pretty happy with this. Pretty happy. Texturing wise, I have not thought at all about what I want to do for the colours of it. I was thinking of going... I might have to configure a set. Out of interest, are these default colours? He has gone with default colours here. Not trying to match you or anything, I was actually looking at much lighter colours. Or maybe a greenish camo-ish type thing, I don't know. What do I want to do with this? We kind of have two options, I think. Something like that. Or this. Like, make these lights. Or we go down the metallic route and just go with something along the lines of this. Which is a bit bland. I think I'd quite like to go down the lights route. Yeah, I think that would look much better, especially with all that there, and then we just make it a basic texture around it. Yeah, I quite like that. But still haven't decided on the colour palette yet. Which, I honestly thought that was a hot air balloon for a moment. Tadpole over there. Actually, how much does sentry costs? Sentry guns cost, rather. We put one on each side. Still need to add ventilators, though, so I don't think we'll do that just yet. As for the ventilator, perhaps I put it here? Yeah, maybe we actually replace one of the blocks. Ah, no. No. Have to make it this, then. Can we get a flat block? We can make a flat block. Like that. Could be kind of cool. Yeah. These are airtight, aren't they? They are. Let's bring back this as a... I think it's like that. But the other way. Nope, I'm exactly where I started. Why can't I get it the right way? I don't know what I'm doing with myself. This is the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. There we go. Yes, that is the way. Alright. Dunno, do we like that? I think it's fine. It's fine, because it airs in here, and it airs out here. Kind of a 2-for-1 situation. All we need is the one ventilator. So that does save, I guess, a minute amount of cost. But yeah, colour palette, I think... I mean, we could use the most basic one, but I was thinking of a varying degrees of blue, like this particular blue. Not that metal though. That doesn't work. Not even too keen on that one. Might be the default sort of this. Now I'm not so sure. Greys might be better. Because I always end up using white, don't I? Oh, better yet, we use white and combo it up with some blue. That might work. We can make these kind of brighter. And let's say we use this like that. It's basic, but that might work all around. Honestly, not so sure. I think I'm going to have to texture this off camera because I never... Sometimes I just can't get those ideas going when I'm actually recording. So I think I'm going to have to give this some thought. If you have any ideas though, do let me know, Spoon, because I'm a little bit stumped. I was kind of thinking of if there's a way I can make this look yellow, but only the lights, that would be kind of cool. So if we go configure... Ah, okay. Interesting. We've not even used any of these. We take a look at this, I don't know, yeah, copy it. Don't think we're going to use purple, so let's paste that. No, paste it there. Really emphasize the bit of the reds. Okay. That's just what? Alright, I haven't saved over it, have I? So this, apply to current. Don't know. Maybe I kind of match it with this a little bit, because I feel like the tadpole is going to combo up quite well with that. That would have been cool if I designed this base to have... You know, in my main playthrough, the first base I built where it's got the little bay for the desert crawler? It would be kind of cool if I did something like that, but with the tadpole. Oh, that could have been so cool. Alright, well, I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to give this some thought. Out of interest, that just looks... Let's make everything's yellow. It'd be nice if I could make just the lights a slightly different colour. That would be cool. Oh, hang on. We can actually do it like this. Ah. Then I could pair it up with sort of dark greens, maybe? Another alternative? So instead we then look at the default dark green. Or make this bit white, make the rest of it around it. Definitely needs a different texture. There's no doubt about that. That texture's just garbage. Yeah, I'm not sure. So far it's either this, which is more basic looking, a bit more obvious. I mean, it looks just like the the default Titan and all that, doesn't it? It's very similar texturing. And colours, rather. Very similar colours. This, however, I'm not really sure how to describe it. Let's go ahead and just change the metal a little bit to anything else. Just to give us some idea what it would look like. Maybe we change the white here to a... made this a blue instead. I don't think that works. A brown, actually. A brown would be better. It's different. I'm just not too sure what I think of that, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe making it very slight orange. Bright red. With orange lights. Bloody hell, that's really bright. Look at that. Burn your eyes right off. What was I on? I kind of liked what it was on earlier. Don't know if I do, actually. I think we'll go for slightly more orangey so it doesn't look as... kind of reminded me of like an old man, I don't know, place. That sort of colour. I don't know. Anyway, I think... and it's a bit of a short video, but I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to be tinkering around a bit. The next creative one will probably be in another 2 weeks, and this should be done, actually. This should be done, and I should be moving on to a different project, no doubt, because I do have a bunch of ideas for what I want to do. So I'm going to start texturing this. Any advice, though, would be fantastic, or if there's anything I've completely missed, and you think I should change altogether, or even scrap. I'm still going to do a little bit more texturing here, I think. Out of interest, yeah, that all comes under here, doesn't it? Is it 1 block high? Interesting. We have space here. Did not realise that. I did not realise that. Not sure what that means. Actually, no, that's good. It does mean I can pair maybe some piping out here. Would be kind of fun. I think I will do that. Because the top is still a little bit barren, a little bit bare here, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to go with this texture, this colouring. It's nice to try something different, but I think this, if we just change the texture, is a bit nicer. Let's try. Oh, that's disgusting. Configure. Can we go? Where's the default? Snake preset. Default 1, default 2. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that was close. I think as a texture, this is a little bit better. What do we think of purple? Give it that legacy feel. Oops. I think we're going to go striking white. I think is the way to go. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking at this, and I think it's looking like a very practical little base. Managed to do quite a bit with just this bit of space here. Really, it's yeah, very compact, I would say. Kind of has a high profile though. This is all kind of wasted space, but I guess I want to give it that illusion of space. But I do love this. I'm quite pleased with this. It's not bad at all. Get around very quickly. If you don't have a jetpack, it's not an issue. You can just walk up the slope, get on your craft, and away you go. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you for another creative session in 2 weeks' time. See you then. Oh, I almost forgot, and by almost forgot I mean I absolutely did forget. I was going to show you the old Cargo Master. Which variant though? So we'll go for the final variant, the Cargo Master 36 with the tip tanks there. Yeah, this was an old cargo SV designed to be, this was before CPU was a thing, so it's got about 1 million billion RCS in it. I mean, look at it. It's just ghastly and horrendous. And the whole thing is just made of carbon composite that cover all of the container extensions. It's meant to be cheap. It's got 32k storage. Obviously, it does not function. I haven't obviously upgraded it to be compliant with any CP, but it would have to be tier 3. And I don't think it would be worth it either. And it's meant to be a sort of, well, a plane, obviously. You kind of just, you need to set up some sort of runway for it. So let me show you some antics I had on, I don't think it was a high gravity planet. I think it was a 2 times gravity planet back when that was a thing. So, let me show you it in action.
Hello there and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. We have completely filled up the Cargo Master here, the Cargo Master 36. Let's have a little look at what we've got. And into the container controller we have a stack and a half of Zascosium, a stack and a bit of Arestrum. In fact, I just realised I've not actually moved everything from the Scuttlebug over yet. There we go. That is almost completely full. Anyway, I'm still waiting on names for this, guys. What is it? The Pancake Explorer? Something like that. No sign of any patrol vessels, or we're not getting attacked by anything, so that's also good. Right, let's have a look at... Maybe make this just a little bit steeper along here. I don't know. Is that going to go straight up, or is that... How's that going to work? Hang on. There we go. Right, let's go. Let's get back inside before we get heat stroke. We should probably eat something as well. Let's sort this out. So, ladies and gentlemen, the debut flight of the Cargo Master 36. This is it. The moment of truth. Sorry, I'm being a little bit of a, let's say, a perfectionist. It's just these side bits here. We could end up getting caught. I'm not too sure if I'm convinced that I like that at all. Let's see if we can do it. Alright. That looks like a good camera angle to me. Thrusters on. Oh, look at that number drop. Yeah. These 2 big thrusters. Oh boy, we can't even... Wow, we can't do anything. I'm trying to turn it. I can move forward, but that's it. I can't look up. Let's just hope that the ramp works. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. RCS are all on. Okay, we know we have enough to move forward. Oh wow, interesting. So it just immediately gets stuck here. Do you know what? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. We're facing the right way at least, so... Yep. We've got it. No, rocks, man. God damn it. Sorry, excuse my language. These bloody rocks have been the bane of my existence. Absolute bane of my existence on this planet. I hate them. With passion. Okay, so we've clearly got too much. There's no doubt about that. Let's get back in. Level it up. Thank you. We are going to have to build... I think we can build another ramp, you know. I wonder if that'll be any better. Because I think with the power of these 2 jets, as long as we get this thing going up, we can... Yes! Come on, you can do it, baby! Yes! We got it! Oh my goodness. We're definitely moving up, right? Yeah, we are just about. A little bit of a sideways up, but there we go. Look at that. Oh, forgot to close the door and remove the ramp. But still. So, there we go. Getting airborne was a bit of a challenge, but with the high gravity, it goes to show that it works. These tip tanks look a bit ridiculous, don't they? It just gives me a little bit of extra fuel, basically, and I don't want to get rid of storage. I feel like the 32,000 storage complements that Scuttlebug so well. So...